Relationships are an hybrid matter. Half of the character's relationship will be defined by a role, which is her collective aspect, and half of it will be defined by her identity, which is her individual aspect. The function of the character is not directly related to her role, but her role can help find it faster. Main functions are thematic functions, such as antagonist, protagonist, or neural functions, such as main character, secondary character, or tertiary character. Initial relationships will be defined by the first encounter between two or more characters, in which context the characters are met, and what were the stakes. Who meets who? Who is the initiator of the meeting? Who does this person want to meet and why? Where do they meet? What's the location? What makes this location particular? These initial relationships are meant to be transformed, mainly by crisis, but they can be transformed by other elements as well. Your stories will generally comprehend three crises. How does this crisis initiate change? How do they transform relationships? How does the first crisis occur? What is lost? What can it be recovered? And who was impacted by each crisis? You also want to define the worst crisis of all in the beginning of your story. You generally want to start with the end of the story, as it will give you more clarity. And for the crisis, it's even more true, since the three crises of your story will be three anchoring points. A relationship can be also impacted by new encounters. Which kind of encounter? To which kind of needs to these new encounters respond to? And in which location do they occur? Characters' relationships can finally be redefined by new stories. You can use new stories to readapt characters by putting characters in new contexts. Your goal here is to find what would make the character more satisfied. Could the character fit in another story? Could she fit another role? What defines this new story? And what defines this role? You want to adapt new stories to be tailored to the character's satisfaction.